Chosen ones, you did not arrive here by coincidence. The universe has been orchestrating subtle clues and synchronicities to guide you to this very moment, and the fact that you're hearing these words is a testament to that grand design. Deep within your soul, you sense that you're meant for something greater than the mundane cycle of everyday life. There is a special message waiting for you, a divine whisper hidden in plain sight, and if you truly are a chosen one, you can already feel its call. Before we begin unveiling this powerful truth, I need you to take 3 bold steps. First, hit that like button. Second, subscribe to this channel so you never miss another revelation. And third, leave a comment with the number 777. By doing so, you're sending a signal to the universe that you are ready to receive, ready to take your rightful place in the tapestry of destiny. If you're not prepared for this message, you might click away. But if your spirit resonates with what you're about to hear, stay until the end, because your life is about to shift in ways you never thought possible. There is a reason the universe has chosen you. There are countless souls in this world, yet your path has intersected with this message, and that is not a random occurrence. You've sensed the signs, the nudges that tell you there is more to life than just surviving from day to day. Maybe you've noticed repeating numbers or felt a powerful force guiding you through tough times. These are not coincidences. They are breadcrumbs the universe drops along your path, calling you to awaken to a deeper awareness. You have a unique light that only you can shine, and the world needs it now more than ever. The universe doesn't make mistakes. It handpicks those who carry the potential to make an impact, and that includes you. So often, people go about their lives ignoring these subtle signals, dismissing them as idle daydreams or pure fantasy. That is precisely why the universe's voice grows louder, urging you to pay attention. Life can be overwhelming. Responsibilities, doubts, and fears cloud our vision. But if you quiet your mind for a moment, you can hear that gentle tug at your heart, whispering, "You are called for more. You are destined for greatness." This sacred message is not for the faint of heart. It demands courage and faith from those who choose to embrace it. It requires you to trust the unseen and believe in possibilities beyond what your eyes can perceive. As you soak in these words, I want you to remember every challenge you've ever faced. Each one carved out a deeper capacity for strength, wisdom, and empathy within you. Nothing you've gone through was in vain. Every experience was preparing you for the role you are about to step into. Perhaps you felt alone, misunderstood, or overwhelmed by the world's demands. Yet here you stand, still breathing, still pushing forward. That resilience wasn't random. It was forged in the fires of adversity, shaping you into the vessel who can receive and deliver the universe's message. What is this message, you might wonder? Why does it matter so much that you can't ignore it any longer? The truth is that you hold a spark of the divine inside you, a living blueprint of your soul's purpose. The universe is reminding you to awaken that spark. Whether you realize it or not, your thoughts, emotions, and actions have the power to create ripples across the fabric of reality. You were never meant to remain small, confined by the limitations imposed by society or past experiences. You were meant to stand tall and shine a light that pierces through the darkest nights. This message is your catalyst. It's the key that will unlock your dormant potential and lead you to the miracles you've been quietly longing for. But there is a warning woven into this revelation. Do not take it lightly. The universe speaks, yet not everyone listens. Some will watch these words and feel a stirring in their chest, a spark of curiosity and hope, then quickly return to their old patterns, ignoring the call. If you do that, you risk missing out on the life you were destined to live. A life of purpose, abundance, and unshakable peace. Transformation isn't always comfortable. It often asks us to let go of what is familiar, but that is the cost of stepping into greatness. If you hear this message and choose to dismiss it, the opportunity will pass, and you will remain where you are. If, however, you receive it with an open heart, the journey ahead, though challenging, will be the most rewarding path you've ever known. Chosen ones, let us talk about signs. Have you ever had a hunch so strong it felt like a certainty, even though you had no logical proof? Or maybe a vivid dream that kept replaying in your mind, guiding you toward a specific decision? These experiences aren't random. They're the universe's language, speaking directly to your spirit. It may come as an unexpected coincidence, an overheard conversation that answers a question you've been wrestling with, or even a feeling of déjà vu that reassures you you're on the right path. The universe sends these signals to remind you that you're part of something bigger, woven into the cosmic tapestry. When you stop ignoring them, you'll realize they're as real as the ground beneath your feet. You might wonder, but why me? Why am I a chosen one? Let me tell you something about destiny. It's not bestowed upon you simply because you desire it. It's recognized in you because you're already living pieces of it, often unconsciously. Your compassion, your resilience, your innate longing to make a difference. These qualities hint at your higher calling. The universe doesn't choose you for an easy ride. It chooses you because you have what it takes to handle the responsibility. You have the potential to inspire, to uplift, to create beauty in a world that sorely needs it. If you doubt yourself, remember that doubt is the enemy of progress. The moment you say yes to this calling, you align yourself with universal forces that will propel you forward in miraculous ways. Take a moment now to breathe. Inhale courage, exhale doubt. For some of you, this will feel like a soul-level awakening. Perhaps you've been feeling restless, as if life's routine no longer satisfies the longing inside. That longing is your soul's cry for purpose. You were not created to merely exist. You were created to live, to feel every emotion fully, to share every gift freely, and to love without reservation. The universe's message is urging you to break free from the shackles of mediocrity and step into your own light, a light that can illuminate possibilities for countless others who are silently searching for hope. In this journey, you must be prepared to let go of certain attachments. Toxic relationships, limiting beliefs, and self-sabotaging habits will only weigh you down. It can be frightening to release what's familiar, even if it no longer serves you. But trust that when you make space in your life, the universe will fill that space with something far greater. New connections, new ideas, and new blessings will flow in once you show the courage to walk away from what keeps you stuck. Yes, it's a leap of faith, but leaps of faith have always been the gateway to extraordinary lives. Do not be surprised if, after embracing this message, challenges seem to intensify. Darkness loves to test the light. The moment you decide to rise above your old limitations, life may throw obstacles your way. This isn't punishment. It's preparation. Consider it a refining fire that purifies your resolve. Remember, diamonds are created under pressure, and you, dear chosen one, are being molded into a radiant gem that will reflect the universe's glory. Hold firm to your vision, cling to your faith, and know that adversity is not an endpoint, but a springboard launching you into higher realms of existence. When the storm hits, and you feel misunderstood or judged by those who don't see what you see, remember your why. You're doing this not just for yourself, but for all the lives you'll touch. Your journey becomes a testament to the power of transformation, a living proof that the universe's calling can lead to triumph over adversity. Even if friends or family doubt your path, let your life be the evidence that a leap of faith can open doors no human effort alone can pry open. Over time, some of those very doubters may become your greatest supporters, drawn by the light they once failed to recognize. Are you feeling a surge of inspiration or a tingle in your chest? That is the energy shifting within you, aligning with the frequencies of truth. As you awaken, you'll notice that your intuition sharpens. You'll see beyond the surface of everyday experiences and tap into a deeper current of insight. Random coincidences will start making perfect sense. You'll meet people who share your passions or who offer opportunities that match exactly what you need at that moment. This is not luck. It's the universe synchronizing events to show you what happens when you walk the path laid out for you. However, transformation isn't a one-time event. It's an ongoing process. There will be days you feel unstoppable and days you question everything. That's normal. Growth rarely follows a straight line. Expect to peel back layers of old hurts, old habits, and old narratives that no longer resonate with who you are becoming. Embrace the tears if they come, for they wash away the debris that's been clouding your vision. Remember that a seed must burst from its shell, often in darkness, before it can reach for the sun. Your personal breakthroughs will emerge from your willingness to face what scares you most. As you navigate these changes, never underestimate the power of prayer, meditation, or quiet reflection. Whatever practice elevates your spirit. Spending time in stillness allows you to hear the universe's voice more clearly. It's in the silence that revelations come, that clarity dawns, and that your heart can truly listen. Don't rush this phase. Treat it as essential training for the soul. You can't effectively spread light if you haven't learned how to nurture it within yourself first. Consistency in these practices grounds you, keeping your emotional and spiritual energies balanced even when the external world feels chaotic. Let's talk about faith. Faith is a muscle, one that grows stronger each time you use it. And faith often operates best when logical evidence is scarce. Anyone can believe in a dream when every door is open and every sign points to yes. But true faith is forged when the path ahead is foggy, when you're not entirely sure how you'll reach the other side yet refuse to quit. The universe is seeking those with unyielding faith, for faith ignites miracles. That doesn't mean you won't have moments of doubt, but it does mean you push through the doubt, anchor yourself in the truth of who you are, a being created to transcend limitations and manifest possibilities. Perhaps you've spent years chasing validation from others, trying to fit a mold that was never meant for you. Being a chosen one often entails standing apart from the crowd. Your uniqueness is not an accident. It's precisely what the universe wants to use. The very traits people criticized may turn out to be your greatest strengths in fulfilling your calling. So, reclaim all those parts of yourself you once hid away. The universe is telling you not to ignore them any longer. Embrace your quirks, your passions, and your wildest visions. You'll find that authenticity has a gravitational pull, drawing into your orbit the people and opportunities meant for you. Yes, the journey can feel lonely at times, but solitude is not the same as isolation. Sometimes you must walk alone so that you can hear your own voice over the noise of external influences. The universe is right there with you, guiding each step, speaking through your intuition, and assuring you that you're not truly alone. Whenever you feel doubt creeping in, remind yourself that you were chosen for a purpose bigger than your momentary feelings, and rest in the knowledge that, in due season, you will attract fellow travelers on the path, souls who resonate with the message you carry. Chosen ones, abundance is also part of the package. The universe is infinitely abundant, but many remain blind to this truth. They live with a scarcity mindset, believing there isn't enough to go around. Let me tell you, your alignment with universal energy brings forth everything you need. Resources, connections, and inspiration. Money, health, relationships. All these flow more freely when you're in harmony with your true calling. This is not about greed or selfishness. It's about acknowledging that you are worthy of a life that supports your highest good. As you bless others, so too will you be blessed, because that is the law of reciprocity woven into the fabric of existence. Yet, abundance isn't limited to financial gain. It's a state of mind and spirit that recognizes each moment is a gift, each breath a miracle. It's about living in gratitude, seeing opportunities and challenges, and trusting that the universe will meet you at your level of expectation. The more grateful you are for what you have, the more you'll receive. That's not a superstition. It's an energetic principle. Gratitude elevates your vibration, attracting blessings and opening doors you never knew existed. Start each day by thanking the universe for your gifts, however small they may seem. Watch how your perspective shifts, revealing the vast generosity that surrounds you. Now, let's circle back to your role as a beacon for others. Perhaps you've already felt the nudge to speak out, to share your story, or to offer a helping hand to someone in need. The universe's message often includes a call to serve. By serving, you extend the divine love you've experienced to those who are still lost in the dark. Service doesn't always have to be grand or public. Sometimes, it's the quiet acts of compassion that transform lives. Holding space for a friend going through a rough patch, or offering words of encouragement to a stranger, can ripple outward in unimaginable ways. As you gain momentum in your spiritual evolution, temptations will arise. Be wary of distractions that steer you away from your mission. Whether it's chasing fleeting pleasures or indulging negative emotions, these diversions can derail your progress. But no matter how far you wander, you can always realign with the universe's message by simply choosing to do so. The universe is patient, but time is finite. You don't want to look back someday and regret not heeding the call sooner. Each moment is precious, and each moment you say yes to your calling is another moment you walk in power. Sometimes you'll question whether the path is too steep or the cost too high. Let me assure you, the rewards exceed every sacrifice. You'll experience the joy of living in alignment with your highest self, the peace of knowing you're making a difference, and the fulfillment of feeling connected to all that is. Challenges become stepping stones, heartbreak becomes a catalyst for growth, and every day feels like a profound adventure. Even when tears are streaming down your face, you'll sense a divine comfort telling you you're not alone, that every tear is watering the seeds of your destiny. Right now, let's remind ourselves why we're here, to embrace the universe's special message. If you haven't already, take a moment to like this video, subscribe, and comment 777 below. By doing so, you're casting your vote with the universe, declaring that you won't ignore its call. It's not a gimmick. It's an act of faith. It's a way of signaling both to yourself and the cosmos that you are ready. Ready to let go of limitations, ready to step into your power, and ready to be part of a grand unfolding that's far bigger than any of us can fathom. Choosing to heed the universe's call might not always bring immediate external changes, but inside, a revolution will begin. You'll feel your spirit expand, your mind open, and your capacity to love grow exponentially. Your sense of purpose becomes clearer, and you move with a certainty that astounds those around you. They'll ask how you remain so calm in chaos, and you'll simply smile, knowing that you walk hand in hand with a higher power. Doubt tries to creep in, but the assurance you carry is not from yourself. It's from the cosmic force that breathes life into everything. Remember, humility and gratitude are your safeguards against arrogance. The universe lifts you up, but pride can make you forget who lit your path in the first place. True greatness doesn't flaunt itself. It serves. It loves. It uplifts. Don't be afraid to be confident. You're allowed to own your worth. But confidence is most radiant when paired with humility, acknowledging that your gifts flow from a higher source and are meant to bless, not to dominate. You might be asking, what if I stumble? What if I fail or relapse into old patterns? Here's the freeing truth. Perfection is not required, only persistence. Each setback is a lesson, each mistake an invitation to deeper wisdom. The universe's love isn't revoked when you err. Patiently waits for you to realign, to return to your essence. Release any guilt or shame that weighs you down. Those lower vibrations only cloud your ability to hear the universe's next instruction. Realign, recalibrate, and keep moving forward. Over time, you'll find that even your stumbles serve a higher purpose. Your energy field will begin to shift, and people around you may notice. Some will be inspired, and others might feel threatened. That's normal. Your light can be a mirror reflecting back to others the unfulfilled potential within themselves. If someone reacts negatively, understand it's not about you. It's about their own internal conflict. Keep loving them anyway. Sometimes your unwavering dedication to this path will pave the way for their eventual awakening. You plant seeds of transformation simply by being who you are destined to be. There may come a point where the path feels lonely, as though no one understands what you're experiencing. In those moments, lean on the cosmic power that brought you here. Let your faith be your closest companion. Also, remember that an entire tribe of awakened souls is searching for you as much as you're searching for them. The universe will orchestrate your meetings in ways you can't even predict. You'll know them instantly. A sense of homecoming, a recognition in their eyes that you share the same journey, the same calling, the same flame of purpose. One of the most liberating aspects of answering the universe's call is the release of fear. Fear thrives on uncertainty, but once you accept that you're guided, that you have a role in something vast and wondrous, fear loses its fangs. Yes, you might still feel it from time to time, it's a normal human emotion, but it will no longer paralyze you. Instead, it becomes a tool signaling areas where you have the opportunity to grow. and grow you will each day, each hour, as you open yourself to the revelations pouring in from the universe. True transformation is holistic. It touches your mindset, your health, your relationships, and your sense of fulfillment. Let the message of the universe filter into every corner of your life. In your career, it might prompt you to shift your focus toward more meaningful pursuits. In your personal life, it may challenge you to embrace vulnerability and love more deeply. In your daily thoughts, it will invite you to choose hope over despair, possibility over limitation. When all these aspects align, you create a resonance so powerful it can't be ignored. People gravitate to you, not because you're perfect, but because you're authentically stepping into who you were created to be. Now let's talk about your dreams. Those visions and yearnings tugging at your heartstrings aren't random. They're the universe's way of reminding you what you came here to do. Some dreams may seem impossible or grandiose. That's exactly where the magic lies. The universe specializes in the impossible, turning it into reality when you partner with it wholeheartedly. Write down your dreams, speak them aloud, and take steps each day, no matter how small, to bring them to life. Every act of courage, every declaration of faith, strengthens the bond between you and the cosmic forces working on your behalf. You'll soon realize that your journey is not just for you. It's for the countless lives you'll touch simply by standing in your light. You'll become a living testimony that faith moves mountains, that love conquers fear, and that hope can birth miracles. In a world marred by doubt and cynicism, your example will serve as a beacon, guiding others out of their own darkness. It doesn't matter if you impact one person or a million. In the universe's eyes, every soul is infinitely valuable. Touching even one life is a monumental victory. Chosen ones, be mindful that as your influence expands, so does your responsibility. Use your power ethically and compassionately. Never forget the humility that anchored you when you first answered the call. Pride can creep in stealthily, but the universe will always humble those who let ego overshadow their mission. Let your heart remain soft and open, receptive to guidance and correction. The greatest leaders are often the greatest servants, aware that their strength comes not from themselves alone, but from a force far beyond mortal comprehension. There will be moments when you stand at a crossroads, uncertain which direction is right. In those moments, quiet your mind and listen. The universe is always communicating, through intuition, through synchronicities, through that gentle but persistent feeling in your chest. Trust that guidance. Trust that you'll be led where you need to go. Sometimes the route may twist and turn, but each bend serves a purpose. You might meet exactly the person you need to meet or learn a crucial lesson that prepares you for what's ahead. Empower your daily life with simple but powerful habits. Affirmations that align you with the truth, a gratitude practice that shifts your mindset to abundance, and meditation that attunes your inner ear to cosmic whispers. These aren't just rituals. They're the means to cultivate a higher state of consciousness. Remember, the universe invests in those who invest in themselves. Show your commitment by taking care of your body, mind, and spirit. Treat yourself like the precious vessel you are. Don't shy away from sharing this message. If it's touched you, it can touch someone else. You become a conduit of miracles when you refuse to remain silent about the wonders unfolding in your life. Each time you speak up, you reinforce your belief, and that belief is contagious. People crave hope in a world often overshadowed by negativity. By sharing, you offer them a lifeline to a reality brimming with possibility. It's also vital to understand that answering the universe's call doesn't exempt you from life's responsibilities. You still have bills to pay, relationships to nurture, and challenges to face. The difference is that you now approach them from a place of power rather than fear. You realize everything you do can be infused with purpose, whether you're cooking a meal or leading a major project. The universe's message transcends compartments. It elevates the totality of your existence, turning the ordinary into a sacred act of creation. Some nights, you might lie awake, overwhelmed by the sheer magnitude of what's happening within you. Let that feeling wash over you. Let it remind you that you are part of a grand cosmic story, a story that began long before your birth and will continue long after you leave this physical realm. The universe is infinite, yet it chose to speak to you directly. Let that sink in, and let it fuel you with awe and reverence. It's perfectly okay to feel small sometimes, as long as you remember that you belong to something unimaginably vast and loving. Also, be patient with yourself. Spiritual awakening isn't a sprint. It's an evolving masterpiece. Every day, every choice, every breath is another brushstroke on the canvas of your destiny. Some days you'll paint vibrant colors of progress. Other days you might add shadows of doubt or confusion. But even the shadows hold beauty, for they provide contrast and depth, making the finished artwork all the more spectacular. Trust the process, trust the timing, and trust that you are exactly where you need to be. If you feel your resolve wavering, return to the roots of your calling. Reflect on why you started this journey in the first place. Recall the signs that compelled you, the experiences that lit a fire in your heart, and the feeling of absolute conviction you had when you first heard the universe's message. That conviction still lives within you, waiting to be reignited whenever weariness seeps in. Fan its flames by revisiting those initial sparks of inspiration. No matter how far you've come, remain teachable. The universe is inexhaustible in its wisdom, and every experience has new lessons to offer. At times, a person you least expect can deliver the insight you desperately need. Keeping your heart open ensures you never miss those divine appointments. Pride tries to block blessings by telling you that you already know it all. Don't fall for that lie. Curiosity and humility are the twin pillars that allow your growth to continue. Let me remind you, the universe's message for you is urgent and precious. We are in a pivotal moment where consciousness on this planet is shifting. More people are awakening than ever before. That's not by chance. It's because the world stands at a crossroads, and souls like you, the chosen ones, are needed to guide us toward a brighter future. If you don't heed this call, who will? If you don't shine your light, how will others find their way? You might worry about your qualifications or your imperfections. Let that go. Throughout history, the universe has chosen imperfect individuals to carry out divine tasks. Moses had a speech impediment, yet he led a nation. Martin Luther King Jr. wrestled with doubt, yet he ignited social change. It is in your imperfections that the universe can demonstrate its perfect grace. Don't hide them or be ashamed. Embrace them, knowing they make you relatable and genuine, which, in turn, draws people closer to your truth. In your relationships, you'll notice that some bonds strengthen as you evolve, while others fade away. This is natural. Not everyone can accompany you on every stage of your journey. Release them with love, understanding that your evolution may trigger fear or discomfort in those resistant to growth. Send them blessings and move forward. Meanwhile, be prepared for new, inspiring connections to emerge. People who fuel your dreams instead of draining them. As you continue to integrate this message, your dreams may become more vivid. Journaling them can yield insights that guide your waking life. You might experience synchronicities so jaw-dropping that you can't help but laugh in amazement. You'll find yourself in the right place at the right time, meeting exactly who you need to meet. That's the universe's orchestration, weaving threads you never realized were connected. There is an invisible harmony at play, and you're learning to dance in tune with its rhythm. Now, look within your heart and ask yourself, am I ready to stop ignoring the signs? Am I ready to claim my identity as a chosen one? If the answer is yes, then affirm it. Say it aloud, I am ready. I accept the universe's message. I will not ignore my calling any longer. Feel the energy that floods you as you speak these words. That's the power of intention, the force that moves mountains and carves rivers through stone. Intention is a direct line to the universe, and once you set it, your life will shift accordingly. Finally, heed the call to action that set this entire journey into motion. If you haven't liked this video, subscribed, or commented 777 yet, do it now. Let your actions echo your heart's commitment. And as you do, know that you are stepping onto a path that countless souls dream of but never dare to tread. You are aligning with the universe's design, weaving your unique thread into the cosmic masterpiece. Chosen ones, this message is our collective pact. It's a reminder of who you are, why you're here, and where you're going. The universe awaits your response with bated breath. Embrace the path of courage, faith, and relentless love. Shine so brightly that others cannot help but notice. And when fear tries to dim your light, remember that your cosmic calling is stronger than any darkness. You were born for such a time as this, and your destiny refuses to be silenced. May every step you take forward be guided. May every challenge you face become a stepping stone to greater glory. May every breath fill you with the assurance that the universe is on your side. And may you never again ignore the whispers of your own soul, for they are the universe speaking directly through you. Your journey begins now, and it promises to be more miraculous than you can imagine. Go forth boldly, dear chosen one. The universe has a special message for you. Do not ignore it any longer. Step into your destiny and watch in awe as the world transforms under the radiance of your awakened presence. This is your moment. This is your call. Answer it, and become the beacon of hope you were always meant to be.